Okay, today this is Rahman here, a freelance journalist from Belgium, and today I'm with Rana Ahmed, and we are conducting one interview in her office in Cologne, Germany, and I asked some questions to her, and let's begin. Okay, Rana, uh, give me your brief introduction.
Okay, I am Rana Ahmed, women rights activist. I am since 5 years in Germany, and I has organization Atheist Refugee Relief. I am co-founder, and I'm working since 3 years in this organization. I'm also helping ex-Muslim and atheist in Germany and outside Germany, and especially women. Yeah.
Okay. And tell me a little about your family background and your past life, something about your
Uh,
past, how your family and how big family you belong. It's religious family or it's like a liberal family. What kind of family you belong and tell me how your journey start.
My family, they are Muslim Sunni family. They are strict a little bit with Islam. I born in Saudi Arabia and Riyadh, the city, and I get education about religion and from school and from the society. And I was like covering myself, covering my face. I started to cover my hair when I was 11 years old, and I started to cover my face when I was 14 years old. And it was Islam for my family. It's the most important thing, more than me and more than anything else. Yeah.
Okay. So when and why you left your religion?
When I left my religion, 2011, 2012, something like this. Um, because I start to read and because I start to think about religion from philosophical perspective and from science perspective. It was not easy to be a Muslim person and then become an atheist person. It was a long process. It took me like 1 year. I was in this 1 years reading a lot from Islam and reading a lot from other idea and reading a lot about atheism, reading important philosophy books. I read for like example like Voltaire, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Nietzsche. Yeah, I get a lot of also philosophical idea for me. Philosophy, it was important for me because you can imagine a person, he never read any philosophy book and he didn't study that also in school. I don't know if you know, in Saudi Arabia it's not allowed to study philosophy even in university, but you can get this book from there. But some book it's not allowed, like the book from Nietzsche, also Sprach Zarathustra. This book is not allowed in Saudi Arabia, but I have it. And all this book I was reading, I bought all this in flash memory because I was afraid anyone to find what I am reading, and this flash memory, it was with me all the time. When I take shower, when I go outside, because I'm afraid anyone to check this book, because also I have the book from Richard Dawkins, God Delusion, and I has the book from Darwin, and all this stuff of book, and it's dangerous if my family of or if anyone from Saudi Arabia know what I am reading. So yeah.
Okay, so you scared that if this book find for someone and you and your family will be in problem.
Also from my family, if my family find what I am read, I will get a lot of problem from my family.
Not only the authorities, you are
Yeah.
scared from your family as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, and which things or which ideology or force you to or that you change your religion or you left the Islam because as you told me that you perform many time, not many time, one two time Hajj, and Umrah also, and you keep the Muslim get up with you, and which things really attract you to be leave Islam, and which you what you think that Islam uh, prohibiting you that don't do this, don't do that, and you think that this is something like your life is not so freedom in your life, and you want to be something. Actually, what is the cause behind that you leave the Islam?
Start thinking. Sorry to say that, but for me, start thinking and start to be like rational. Start to remove your emotional perspective about the religion and about the world, and start to think rational. Start to think in your exist also. Did there is God? Why the people believe in God, and especially in Islam, and how Islam treat women, how Islam treat the people they don't believe in Islam. For me, it was like when I read more and more from Islam, and I see how the women treat from Muhammad or from Allah, or how they describe the women in the Islam, how they describe the people they don't believe in Islam, kafir, like Christian, like anyone doesn't believe in this religion, they are kafir in the Islam, and deserve to be in the hell, how it's written in Quran.
So, what do you think that Islam not give full rights to women?
Not giving right to the woman, not full. Islam doesn't give right to the woman, because Islam he not support the independent life for the woman. For the woman, it's not like in Islam. It's not normal if
No,
women.
Islam give independent right to women. She can do business. She can choose her own husband. She can do whatever she want. She can do study. She can do traveling alone. She can do everything. There is no restrictions in Islam. As you know that the Khatija, the first wife of Prophet Muhammad, she was a business lady in her era, in her time, and she was very like rich lady, and alone she is handling all her business empire, and she is richer than the many male Muslim people in those days. So there is no restrictions in Islam for women.
It's your opinion. My opinion is different.
No, it's not my opinion. This is the facts.
I will talk about something from Islam, because you talk about that Islam give women rights. الرجال قوامون على النساء bedeutet that the man above of the women if the women want to make them life. Allah said that الرجال قوامون على النساء, the man above of the women. That's meaning if I want to make any decision in my life, I need to ask my father, or I need to ask my man if I am married. And how you can describe independent life in this situation. How I can be independent if my father or if my man, he need to prove my decision.
The most charming thing in Islam is Jannah. Okay? The Islam says that Jannah is under the feet of a woman.
The mother.
The mother.
Yeah.
Okay? And no religion give this much respect to the mother or a woman or a female in any religion. So, as you say me that Islam is just circling around the man, but man, I think the man is not that much superior in Islam than the woman, because there is no Jannah under the feet of man.
Mother, not woman. It's
mother also a woman.
It's important to be a mother, because if I am not a mother, if I don't have any children, so I am not under this. The Jannah is not, yeah.
Okay.
And it's from psychiatric perspective. It's not okay to have this idea and you believe in this idea, because if my mom hate me all the time, If my mom doing something bad to me, and I am believing that the heaven is in the under feet of my mother, I will still quiet. I will suffer from inside, and I will not talk about that, and I will think it's okay to stay silent and suffering from inside.
Okay. Okay. When you thought you left your family and your country of residence, Saudi Arabia, and you escape from all this. When the time comes, you decided. What was the circumstances in those days?
Okay, when I become an atheist, I start to realize that if I want to stay in Saudi Arabia, if I want to stay with my family, I need to lie all the time. I need to lie that I am Muslim. I need to lie when I am beating, reading Quran, doing like I am a Muslim woman, but from inside I am atheist. And it was like something happened in 2013 that my brother tried to kill me in these years. And after that I tried
in Saudi Arabia.
In Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
And nothing happened, nothing.
How you find he tried to kill you?
He think that that I have a relationship. He think that, but it's not true.
Relationship with the other man?
Other man, yeah.
Okay.
Because I was talking in the phone with the man and I was laughing, and this man, he worked with me. We worked together in the hospital, and he think he is my boyfriend. Okay. And then he come to my room and he start to hit me and he start to try to kill me, and I start shouting, and my father come and he kicked him out from me. And after that I tried to kill myself, and then I was in the hospital, but the hospital, they closed the story because my mom, they don't want any problem to happen with my brother.
He was carrying any kind of weapon which harmed you, or barehanded he tried to beat you?
With hand he tried to beat me, and then he tried to kill me from here.
From your neck?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, tell me something about how you escaped from Saudi Arabia, because it's quite difficult to escape from Saudi Arabia.
I was planning since 3 years to escape Saudi Arabia, and I was like planning plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, plan A, and the last plan was to kill myself if I don't succeed to leave Saudi Arabia. Because 2014 my mom forced me to go to Mecca and doing Umrah again, and I was atheist from inside, and it was really hurting me to be there doing this stuff with the Muslim, around 3 to millions Muslim. And in this day I do this paper and I write Atheist Republic, and I has a photo inside Al-Haram al-Makki, inside this mosque from Mecca, and I published this photo, and I promise myself next year if I don't leave this country, I will kill myself before I come again to Mecca doing this stuff. It was my feeling that I am in the big psychiatric hospital, all the people crazy, forcing me to do crazy stuff like them, because I don't believe in Allah in this time, and I don't believe in Umrah or this stuff. So yeah.
You don't believe on Allah?
No. And I was in Mecca.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old you was when you think that you change your religion or you leave the Islam?
26 years old.
26. 26 years you practice in Islam.
I was a Muslim.
Yeah.
Then in 26 I become an atheist.
Yeah. In 26 years, and your family also Muslim family. In 26 years, you never ever felt that Islam is a complete religion?
Complete?
Complete religion, a complete way of life.
Yeah.
You never ever felt this?
I was a Muslim, but I was also not accepting some stuff in Islam.
Which kind of stuff?
Like I love Angelina Jolie, and I was like in this time I was thinking, why Angelina Jolie, she will go in the hell because she is not a Muslim, and you know in Islam everyone not believing in Islam, he will go in the hell even if you love this person. And I was love Angelina Jolie, and I was thinking, why she go to in the hell? Why Allah decide that? But I was a Muslim woman, so I was keeping this question to myself. not asking anyone, because also my family, I don't discuss this stuff with my family or any friend, because it's dangerous in Saudi Arabia to ask this question. And also that I am not allowed to go outside. Why my brother he allowed to go anywhere, and for me I need to be at home. I'm not allowed to visit my friend, to go to drink cafe, to do normal stuff like other people. And I was a Muslim, and I was feeling it's not fine to be like this way. It's not fine also someone treat me like this way because I am a woman.
But this is a way of life in Saudi Arabia. In other Muslim countries, you go Malaysia, you go other Muslim countries. They are very liberal Muslim countries also. In the Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, there is so many countries which you can go alone outside. You can wear a little normal clothes. No need to do very strict hijab, and there is not such things. So this is not the uh, Islam. There is something, their rules and regulation of Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, and from Islam also. Do you know there is رضا Allah من رضا الوالدين bedeutet, if you do what your family, your parents want, that meaning you do what Allah wants. And it's really dangerous to believe in this idea, because if your family treat you bad, and if your parents treat you bad, and you think that you believe, if I do something that my family they don't want that, so Allah will be angry from me. It's dangerous to have this believing inside you, and I have this believing in this time. I don't want to do something that my family they don't want me to do, because I think Allah will be like angry from me.
Okay. So, which way you used to be used to flag the Saudi Arabia?
Again?
Which way you use
Okay.
to flag the Saudi Arabia?
Which way? Because I need permission from my father to leave Saudi Arabia, and I was working in this time, and I was having the Syrian bus, so I can also get the permission to travel from my manager from my work.
Okay.
And my manager he gave me the permission, but the migration and the bus office they sent me a paper that I need to sign it from my father.
Okay.
So I signed the paper like my father he did, and I sent it back that I get it from my father, but I signed the paper.
Okay.
And then I traveled to Turkey in this time 2015, because Turkey they don't want any visa from Syrian people. And from Turkey, when I arrived there, I contacted Atheist Republic, and they helped me to have this GoFundMe, raising money for me. And even Richard Dawkins, he helped me and shared this GoFundMe, because after I did this photo in Mecca, I start to be famous in the ex-Muslim and atheist society.
Okay.
And I get like $5,000 from all atheists from around the world, and it was first time I start to know that it doesn't matter if I know you or not. It's if I know that you need help, I will help you. So I discovered that the people help me, even if I am not a sister, if I am not the person they know, but they know that I need help. So I get this money, and I live in Turkey 5 months, and then I leave from Turkey by boat from Izmir to Griechenland, Crete, and then Macedonia, Serbia, Slovakia, Österreich, and then I arrived.
So, who helped you to plan all this?
No one helped me, because if you are in Izmir and you want to travel illegal in this time, you can find easily the people they get money from you and put you on the agent. It's easy to get agent there and travel in this way.
Means very easy to find human trafficker in Izmir.
In this time, in 2015. Yeah.
Okay. So in 2014, you was in front of Kaaba in Masjid al-Haram, and you took one pic which shows only your hand and written on a paper that
Atheist Republic.
Atheist Republic. Okay. And you share this photo with the atheist account.
Yeah.
And this is your first attempt to leave the Islam.
No, it was shouting. It was someone suffering in this moment, someone like getting hurt from all the world, but no one know that. It was only shouting. It was not my reason that I want to show you the people that I am atheist, or I was happy, or I want to hurt feeling from the Muslim, because someone people think that I was in this moment suffering. I'm not allowed to cry. I am not allowed to say I'm atheist. I am not allowed to say I don't want to go to Mecca. I am not allowed to say that I am not a Muslim. Even with my feeling, I am not allowed to show my feeling. I was doing like I am laughing and I am happy to go to Mecca, but from my inside I was crying.
Okay. Okay. So why you not adopt another religion? There is many religion in this world, like Jewish, Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, many religions. Why you not think that you adopt another religion?
Because I start to understand that the people in the beginning of humanity, the humanity start to need this idea. There is God exists, needing that someone take care about me, and He is I don't know where. And I start to understand it's like something important for the people to have this idea that God take care about me. And if I die, I will be in another life with my people that I love. So I start to understand that, and for me, I start to understand it's a humanity idea. There is no God. For me, there is no God. So why I need to search in another religion, and I'm thinking about another God.
So you don't believe on God.
I don't believe in God, and I don't believe that any kind of God exists in this world.
Okay. So this is your
My opinion.
opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. Why you still keep the Muslim name?
The idea from my name Rana Ahmed, I chose this name. Rana, it's a name from Arabic word. I was reading the evolution theory from Darwin, and he was talking about Ghazal, this animals that running quickly, and he was talking about the theory. The most quickly gazelle was running, the most people they are like giving them genes to another generation.
Okay.
And I took a Rana, it's one from Al Ghazal name.
You mean deer?
It's
And why Ahmad? Because
Ahmed.
this is a very common Muslim name.
Yeah,
And I think it's one of the Prophet Muhammad name also.
because I am ex-Muslim. So Rana is ex, and Ahmed is Muslim. So I keep also the identity that I am ex-Muslim from this name.
Okay. Once you left the Islam, okay, so it seems like your past life was in prison. It seems like this. What I get from your views. Okay, I never ever heard, I never ever see in my life or anywhere that one prisoner, when he uh, left the prison, and he always keep with his name that he is ex-prisoner Robert, ex-prisoner Joseph, ex-prisoner uh, anyone, Ahmad, ex-prisoner Muhammad, ex-prisoner Kashif, ex-prisoner Nicola. So they never use this term with their name. So why you are using this term with your this title with your name that
Because
ex-Muslim?
yeah, because when we are talking now, there is many of ex-Muslims suffering in the Muslim society, and no one talking about them. Because we are talking now, a lot of ex-Muslims, especially women, suffering in this moment, and the Muslim society need to know the ex-Muslim exist and they are normal like any another human. They are like us. They are only want to live in peace, and or they don't want to have any problem with other people. I want to show this identity because until that many of people suffering because they live Islam, I will still using this identity. When all the ex-Muslim being in peace in the Muslim society, I will change my name and maybe I will have other name and I will not using ex-Muslim name.
Okay. So you think that this is easy to other people trust on you that you are ex-Muslim by your name, and it help you to be introduce yourself and introduce and tell the people about your goals now and what are you doing and
Yeah.
what is your opinion. Okay, so that's why you still keep your Muslim name.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. What is your views about Muslim world and the policies, their policies and their leaders?
About Muslim world, I hope one day they realize that the human is more important than the idea, than the ideology, than Islam. I hope that one time that we will achieve the moment where human rights start to be more important than our religion. I hope that one day education be more important than to learn Quran or to be like the most one he realized more than surah from Quran. For me, it's science, education, human rights more important than the ideologies like Islam. I can believe in Islam. I can be at home doing my stuff, but I hope that the society start to be secular. The society start to be open in the world, and I hope from the Muslim society and government in the Muslim society, they use Islam to control the people. And I think you see that clear in Iran, Saudi Arabia, in Afghanistan. They use this ideology to control the people and to control the land and to control the money in this country. So I hope that one day it will be like something normal if you are a Muslim and you have like a neighborhood a Christian and you have a neighborhood ex-Muslim and you have a neighborhood from LGBT community. When we achieve this, when we achieve.
But we can see this practice in many countries that you
Where?
have neighbor the Christian also, you have neighbor the other religion people also. In many
LGBT?
countries, in many
From
countries.
LGBT also in a Muslim country?
Egypt?
LGBT, I mean,
LGBT, yeah.
gay, lesbian, trans, queer, these people, they are existing.
This is no, this is prohibited in Islam. According to Islam, this is prohibited.
But they are human in the end.
Yeah, they are human, but the Islam prohibited them because Islam is a complete way of life. What Islam called itself, that this is a complete way of life.
Yeah.
Okay. So some things, if prohibited in Islam, so it's not mean that Islam is become very radicalized and it force people to don't live and don't practice your means what your ideology, what you think. In the other hand, Islam gives so many easy things to the Muslims also, like 4-time get marriage. In Europe, we could not find such law. Even they call themselves, they are very liberal. In many countries, which they call themselves, they are very liberal, but they don't have such kind of things there. Islam never stop you to be earn money. Islam never stop you to be visit the world. So if you study the Islam, if you study the Islam, that because Islam is in your own mother tongue, okay? I think you read the Quran also, and you can understand Quran very well.
Yeah.
So in Quran there is no restrictions, this kind of restrictions that that take your freedom from you. But the some things are which is really harm the others and harm the society. Of course, Islam prohibited them. In other countries also, like many things which is Islam says that you can do it, like 4 marriages. In Europe, they don't.
Did you think it's fine to have 4 women? It's okay.
It's not
This
my.
idea is
It's not my.
amazing.
It's not my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you
Yeah.
about the things that some things are prohibited in Islam, but accepted by the West, okay, or other religions, and some things are prohibited in the other religion, but Islam practice those things.
Yeah.
So if you finally see, it's something like equal. You could not find that extremism in the Islam or extremism in the other religions.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah, I got your point. Yeah.
Yeah. So what about
There
this?
is no equality in Islam. There is no normal life in Islam ideology.
What do you mean normal life?
Normal life that the people, they don't be sick, psychiatric because they believe in this ideology or because they live in this society. And I meaning now here, if I am a lesbian and if I live in a Muslim society, did the Muslim society and my family leave me in peace? And did the Islam accept me like a lesbian or like a gay or like a trans woman? Did Islam accept that? No. Did Islam accept me like an ex-Muslim and leave me in peace and the society leave me in peace and no one will hurt me, no one will kill me? Muhammad said, من غير دينه الدين عند الله الإسلام. Das bedeutet, the religion that accepted is Islam for Allah. That meaning that I am not exist in this ideology like a human. They don't see me like a human because I live Islam. And you know, al-murtad, the person he live Islam, call them in Arabic al-murtad, حكمه الإعدام أو القتل. He need to be killed because they are afraid he will talk about this idea. And any ideology trying to kill you or trying to not give you the peace or to give you a place in this society, you can't say it's a normal ideology or normal life.
Okay, so what do you think that if in Islam all these things, homosexual and gay and this
Muslim,
this all is Islam accept, so you will be rejoin the Islam.
no.
Okay. Okay, good. So there is some other reason also.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to describe?
How I can accept the idea that if I believe in Islam, I will go in the heaven, and all the people they don't believe in Islam, they go in the hell, and not only that, I will hear from the people in the hell how they shouting about hell and how they be burning, because in Islam, in Quran, Allah described that, how we will hear the voice from the kafir in the hell. How you want me to believe in this idea and thinking that this idea it's okay and this idea it's fine? I don't feel happy if I see other people suffering. I don't feel happy if I see someone getting in the hell. For me, it's not normal. But for the people that believe in this idea, they think it's normal, that is okay. In Islam, if someone stole something from you, so you cut the hand from this person. And Muhammad did that before. So if you believe in Islam, you need to believe in this idea.
But punishment is in all religion. You find punishment.
Yeah, that's why I am atheist.
Some allow you to cut the hand, like in Islam.
Yeah.
And others send you in prison. Other send you like in Europe.
There
they
is
send
no
you for-
standing in prison before
Yeah.
prison. This idea start to be, because in Islam there is no prison. Only cut hand, cut fees, kill the people, or do this stuff.
No, Islam have the way of prison. They have since beginning. It's called zindan, I think, if I'm not wrong. That
The prison now.
Yeah, the prison.
The idea from
The prison concept is in Islam.
Okay.
Yeah, have. Okay, if you not accept another religion when you left Islam, you not convert to Christian or Jewish or other religion, then which school of thought you are following now?
Being human. I mean that I decide which idea that I want to believe, which philosophical idea that I want to have. For me, having my right, respect the right for other person, be in a secular land, be liberal human. For me, I don't have like a Bible, or I don't have something like book that I follow and I need to do that. I am like doing my life, planning my life, doing my stuff that the way I think is correct.
Okay, so you just following your own way
Yeah,
of
my
life.
own way, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Rana Ahmed. What do you think? What is religion? And why it's too important to adopt? Okay, any religion. And why we must need a religion?
We must not need a religion. For some people, it's important to have a religion. For me, it's not important. Religion, I think it's the idea start from the humanity when they start to realize they are in the where they are in the world where something happened, like when the rain start, when something in the start to happen, so they don't have science Erklärung, sorry, it's German. Science describe why it's raining now, why it's happening that in the sun, why. So the humanity start to give this stuff a God that doing that. God, this person died because God decided this person died. So it was important for the humanity in the before thousands of years to have this idea. There is God doing this stuff. There is God taking care about us. There is God decide that my son will die or something bad happening to me, because it's more easy for our mind to think someone decide that happened to me more than thinking about that in rational way. So for some people it's important to have this idea, but for me it's not.
Okay, good. So you are not following any religion.
No.
Okay, but anywhere you go in the world and any country you stay, they apply some rules according to their religion,
Yeah.
which we must have to follow. Okay, like today's 5th of December. Okay, and 25th of December is a off day in almost whole world. So you know why the 25th of December is important and why they announce a public holiday. This is behind this is the religion cause. Or so what do you think? You will at, anywhere you are in the world, but you are still following something religious, you know.
I celebrate the Christmas. I celebrate this kind of day because it's something good to celebrate anything with other people, to be happy, to drink or to eat with other people, or to see the people happy alone. It's make me happy. So to only get the part that it's with having a holiday day or having like day that you celebrate with your friend, it's something good for me and for other people. I don't say it like something bad, but the stuff that you need most to believe and to change your life way, it's not with me. It's not okay with me.
Okay, so you will celebrate the Eid also?
Yeah, I know.
No, because that one
From Islam. Yeah.
from
But
Islam.
if any Muslim friend, because I have Muslim friend in Germany, and if any Muslim friend invite me to eat an Eid day, I will go there and I will have like a gift for them, because I like the humanity idea from celebrating holiday, because it's something human, that we eat together, that we make celebrate together, that we drink together, that we bring a gift to each other. It's something human.
Okay, so if the Eid is not a religious day, you will celebrate it.
It's not because religion or not, I don't believe in Eid or I don't believe in Islam, so that's why I don't celebrate. But if my neighborhood celebrate Eid and he invite me to come to visit and celebrate with them, I will go and I will celebrate this day.
But this condition will not apply for Christmas.
Even for Christmas, I don't celebrate it. For me, in my house, I don't celebrate that.
But if somebody invite you,
Yeah, if any someone
okay.
invite more, if any something big happen in the city, I will go and celebrate.
Means
But
any religion's holidays or if someone invite you, you will go
Yeah, I will go.
to make them happy
Yeah.
for the humanity purpose only,
Yeah.
not the religious purpose.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, as long you are no Muslim and you're not practicing another religion, so which way of funeral you prefer for you? Which way of funeral? Of course, if you are not belong to any religion,
Yeah.
but you must die one day. Everyone must die.
Yeah, I will die and then
That what kind of funeral you will choose for you? That they burn you according to Hinduism, they will bury you
No,
according
I
to
believe
Islam.
if I die, so it's the end of the story. I will not come back and I will
So what
go
will
away.
what will people do with your body? Because
Okay. I decide if I die, they get my organ and give it for other people if they need it.
donate to other people.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
What about the rest of body?
Use it for science
For medical
reason.
purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you donate your organs to the someone who need it,
Yeah.
and you donate your rest of body to the
Medical
for the
research.
medical research for the humanitarian purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So you grow up in a leading Muslim country, which is a holy Muslim country as well for Muslims all over the world. Which circumstances motivate, attract, or force you to leave the Islam?
Nothing forced me to leave Islam. I start to think it's not something forced me that the idea is not correct, because I was believing in Allah and I was believing in this religion. I start to read, so that's why I start to realize that is not my religion, that is not what I want to believe in.
Okay. Okay. So, what is your views about Prophet Muhammad?
He was a bad person. I doing a crime for women and war crime, if I can say it like this way. But he was intelligent to create ideology that until now, 1,400 years exists, and the people believe in this idea. And if you are not intelligent, you will not achieve that. But for me, he was not a good person. He was a criminal. He did a war criminal. He was treating women like sclavi, like amat or al-amawat, or yeah. So for me, this person, if he exists now, I think he will be in the jail.
Okay. Why you said that he is bad person? Because nobody proves that he did anything bad in his life, or he commit any war crimes, or he killed someone by his hand, or he do such kind of things, and he did something wrong for the women. So how can you say, give an example?
Someone getting married from a girl 9 years old and married this child. You know how you can be a prophet from God and being married from a girl 9 years old. How it's where is the logic from this idea, and how you can be a prophet from God and you kill a man and you take the wife from this man and you marry this woman. How you can
You are
be
talking about which woman?
Hafsa, because
Okay.
he killed her man and her brother, I think, and then he get married from her.
He killed them just for to marriage Hafsa, or he?
No, he was war. It was war.
It was war.
And he killed the man and he get her.
Then what do you think? It's not a good idea that if somebody kill in the war, even
a sick idea.
Even they are your enemy, you take care of their family. I think this
He
is a
didn't
good
take
idea.
care. It's not normal to kill someone. It's not if I am in this time now and you are a man and you see a woman and you kill her man and in the same day you get married from this woman without getting her opinion because it was war and the women they don't have any right in this time and he didn't ask her if she want to marry him or not. He take her like a slave.
But you was also Muslim. Nobody forced you in 9 years to get married with someone, your parents or someone.
Burning bush. Yeah.
Sorry?
Burning bush. They wash your brainwash. Brainwash, yeah. You believe that you don't want to do anything haram. So if you don't want to do anything haram, if you are a good Muslim, so you need to get married. Even if you think it's not a good age or it's not the time to be a marriage, I want to study university, all of this stuff. But if you are believing that I don't want to do anything haram, so you will think the idea of getting married it's a good idea. But for me, because the sex is not allowed in Muslim society, there is no sex education in the Muslim society, and your family not allowed you even to do that. So you only have this way to express your sexual feeling. Yeah.
No, there is sex education is in the Islam. If you read Surah Nisa, okay, they tell you the way of sex also and how you in which age means you can find literature on sex. Yeah.
The proof about sex education from Islam, how much sexual harassment happen in the Muslim society.
Not only in Muslim society, in everywhere in the world.
The most huge number from sexual harassment is come from Egypt, Afghanistan, Iran. So you can, and even from other Muslim society, but like in Saudi Arabia, if anyone gets a sexual harassment, the government, they don't make report about that. If you don't make report about how many times happen sexual harassment in your country, no one will know this crime is happening in your country. So it's not only happening with the women in the Muslim society, it's happening with the children in the Muslim society.
But you know, in Islam, when spread the Islam and even most Muslim countries, like you mentioned, Afghanistan, okay, even they are facing, they are poor countries also, many Muslim poor countries also, but they never ever pass this kind of law that every house give one girl to be prostitute to boost the country economies. You never ever find this kind of example in Muslim countries. But in Thailand, this happened. Okay, and that Thailand is not a Muslim country. When they face the economic crisis, their king passed the law that all the families who live in Thailand, Thai families, they give one of their daughter as a prostitute to boost the economy, to bring the tourism. And today you see their main economy is prostitution. And in Austria, there is one guy, old man, he kept his daughter in his house basement for more than 15 years. And he raped her, and he abused her, and he pregnant her 2 to 3 times. And you cannot find such kind of example in Islam.
Because no one report. If you don't report, so no one will find what's happening in your country. So we back again that the government and the Muslim society, they don't report how many rapes cases happen, how many sexual harassment happen to the women, how many sexual harassment happen to children, boy and girl in the school or the school of Hafz al-Quran, where they start to read Quran. It's happening sexual harassment there for the children.
You ever watch porn movies?
I don't know why you asked me this question.
Because if you watch the porn movies, they showed that a girl, she's like a bitch, and somebody pulling her, and 8, 9 people molesting her very bad way.
You mix the people. You mix the porn industry with another topic about Islam and sex. I don't know why you mix this.
No, I'm not mixing. I'm just putting my question.
Okay.
That if you said that it's not report in the Muslim country.
Yeah, because they don't want to report that.
They don't want to report. Okay. But in the West, in the other countries, which is, we are not talking about only the West, in America, in Thai, in many other countries, in Africa, okay, you can find in the porn movies what culture they are developing, what culture they are giving to the world. That a lady must be a bitch, and 9, 10 people or 12 people, in the meanwhile they perform sex with her, and they abuse her very badly, they slap on her face. What kind of culture is this? What they try to express?
The culture that give the woman rights, and the women, they are free to decide what they want to do with them life. The culture that give the children sex education from the beginning, and then you can decide what you want to do if you are an adult. But talking about a Muslim society, there is no sex education in the school. There is no sex, even. There is a lot of story that man gets married from man getting married from a woman, and the woman in the first day she is in the hospital because the man, he didn't know how he can go with the woman because there is no sex education. And the bad thing, the man, they get them education from the porn movie. Porn movie is something like any movie. They play with this movie. But I don't know why you make the two topics together. It's another topic.
No, it's not another topic, because in the movie they are showing their culture.
No, in the movie, I can't give you a really shit movie from Arabic or Muslim society. Did this movie show me the culture? No, you can't say that. I can see the culture if I see the education in this country. I see the culture if I know I am like a woman being safe. If I walk in the street in this society or in this country, I can see this culture. I see the culture if I know how many Nobel Prize they get this country. I see the culture if they see the women getting like in the politics. If I see the women getting them education, being in the force research project, I see the culture.
The most liberal country is in this time in the world is America, USA.
Mm-hmm.
But in their history, until now, there is no even one example of a woman president selected for the lead the US. Okay, but in the Muslim world, in Pakistan, okay, the first lady, Muslim lady, become the head of state. Okay. So it's mean that Islam is not conservative. It's quite liberal, because in the society like Pakistan, which people portray it like a radical society, if there's a woman 2 times select as a prime minister of country, Muslim radical country, so I don't think so that the Islam stop women to be not to take part in the politics and not to take part in the other. If you see in this way, it's mean Pakistan is more liberal than the US.
More Pakistan is the most worst place for the people to live. Sorry to say it like this way. Before 1 month, I see a video for like this ex-Muslim person. He get killed in the street, and the people shouting him and kill him in the street. If this safe country and liberal country did the government allowed other people to kill person because he didn't believe in Islam?
No, government not allow. Not
It's
Islam
happening.
allow.
I can show you the video if you want to
No,
see.
you are right. You are right. This kind of things happen in
Yeah.
Pakistan, but it's not behind. There is no. They are not obeying any order of Islam, or they are not obeying any order of government to do such kind of things.
Yeah, but
It's their
if
own
you are in
decision.
the safe country, like in Germany, that someone can kill our person and there's a thousand of people around him. Did in Germany happen thousands of people around a person and they kill this person because he didn't believe in Islam? No. Why? Because we are in the safe country.
Okay. You are in the safe country. Good. Okay. So, just now you said that Prophet Muhammad is a bad person. Okay. So, could you tell us something about his bad work which he done in his life?
Because if we get the story from Muhammad from the beginning, he get married from Khadija and he become a rich person and he become a crazy person and he start to have this ideology about Islam and talking about Islam and he start to make war from other people, kill them, get them wife and get the money from these people, Ghazawat. Or in the after that it's called Al-Futuhat al-Islamiyya. But in the Muhammad time it was called Al-Ghazawat. And anyone doing war, killing other people and get the woman like a sklavin or like a amawat, it's for me it's not a good person.
Okay. So, at the moment, today, is more than 50 countries, Muslim countries, more than 50 countries exist in this world. And the followers who follow the Islam is more than 1 billion. Okay. So, what do you think? They all just close their eyes and they're just obeying Muhammad and they're just obeying Islam. They don't know these kind of things which you know. They are scientists also, they are doctors also,
Yeah, yeah.
they are engineers also.
Yeah.
It's not that all Muslims are illiterate by academic education. I'm talking about academic education, not by Quran.
Yeah.
That, okay, we consider them, they are illiterate people, they don't know anything. But the people who are professors, engineers, doctors, scientists, okay, and what do you think? They never research about Muhammad that and they never find Muhammad is a bad person.
It's my opinion, and it's them right to believe he is a good person. It's different if you believe with your emotional than if you believe in your rational, because believing it's meaning that you not ask, you believe. You not think, you believe. And believe, but it's meaning that it doesn't matter what's the idea, it's belongs that you need to believe in this idea. You don't need to think, because thinking or asking or put this idea in a question mark and start to make research about that, so you are not believing anymore. So if anyone he really intelligent and have a high IQ and he believe in Islam, for me he believe. It's meaning he only believe. And he found that it's okay for him, so he is free to believe. Because
but one scientist who did research for a small thing for months, for years, what do you think? The way of life he is accepting, the religion he is accepting, and he's following, he never ever do any research about that. What do you think?
Not all the people they have this courage to put them believe in question and to put them God in question. Not all the people have this power to say, okay, I believe in Allah or I believe in Jesus or I believe in any kind of God, but I will search to find something prove my believing. No one do that. You only believe and you don't think about that. And you complete your life with your belief without thinking about that.
Okay. Okay, Miss Ahmed,
Okay.
what do you think about hijab? Is necessary or not? Because long time you are not practicing hijab. This is not the part of your dressing. So, what do you think? The hijab is necessary or not? And what is different? You feel that when you wear hijab, the people how they treat you, and since you leave the hijab and how people treat you, because as a woman you can read the people eyes, you can read the way they are looking you. So what is the different you
Okay.
you are feeling?
I can say I feel I am free after not wearing hijab, because wearing hijab it's put you in this ideology and you show this ideology. If I see a woman with hijab, so I know she is a Muslim woman, and it's for me it's an idea to make the woman known as a Muslim woman and to let other people know she's a Muslim woman. She belongs to family, she belongs to man, she belongs to this ideology. For me, I feel I am free now. I enjoy the weather. I enjoy the sun when it's summer. I enjoy how I can walk like a normal, doing sport, doing stuff in the outside without wearing hijab. I feel like I am now a human.
Okay, and what about the people, the male? Do you find any difference about staring you when you take hijab and when you take off hijab? What is the difference?
It was worse when I was covering myself, because in Saudi Arabia, any woman covering herself, the man tried to give her the number, they get sexual harassment and this stuff. But in Germany, when I walk in this way, I see how the people look to me, but I don't feel anyone like look to me like he want to come to me or to talk to me or something like this. It's normal life what I feel here.
Do you ever do hijab in Germany?
No.
Just for the social experiment, that how what is the different how people treat you when you are in hijab and when you are out of hijab?
I don't think that the German people treat the woman with hijab different, because you know in Germany there is you can go to the police and report if I am a Muslim woman wearing hijab and anyone talk to me badly because I wear hijab, I can report that in the police. So I don't feel that the women wearing hijab they have less right or they have less.
But you never practice this
No.
even for experiment also?
No.
Never.
No.
So what do you think that women should take the hijab or not? Because
It's free,
just now you tell your own opinion,
Yeah.
your own experiment, your but what you tell about the generally that people should take.
It's a free decision, but I don't respect the idea from hijab. I don't know if the people when they know that beginning the idea why Muhammad he said the women need to cover themselves, and he said Allah said that. In the time where Muhammad was living, there is no toilet like now. So the women from Muhammad and friends from Muhammad, this woman, they go on the night in the faraway place and then they go to the toilet and they come back. And this time it was sexual harassment happening. And Muhammad, he wanted to find a way to say they are our wife and they are not amawat or jawari or the Sclavian woman. So
Common woman. You mean they are Muhammad thought that they are not common women. They are our women. They are our
they are
wives.
free women. It's racist reason. It's like to show it's our women, so you're not allowed to touch this woman. But the women, they don't cover themselves. You are free to do what you want with this woman because they are amawat, because
Okay.
they are jawari. And for me, it's a racist idea belong to the hijab. That's why I didn't respect this idea. But every woman, she's free to decide what she wants. But I don't accept also to force the children, a girl to wear hijab. So any girl wearing hijab, she's not 18 years old. I feel that the government she need to not allow that, because I see sometimes girl with 7 years or 9 years wearing headscarf or wearing hijab, and I ask myself, where the government? Why we didn't respect the children right? She has a right like a child to live a normal childhood without this kind of clothes.
Okay. And what about the Christians, nuns? They are also wearing the hijab.
They are free to decide that, but no one will kill her if she remove it. She will not be punished if she remove her hijab, because also I don't mention that in the Muslim society, even in Germany, if I belong to the Muslim family and I wearing hijab and one day I decide to not wearing my hijab anymore, so maybe my family will not accept that. Maybe I will get a lot of problem from my society because I don't wear it anymore. So if we're talking about that the hijab, it's a free thing, so it must be free from punishment also. And it must be free from to accept this person after that if the woman decide to remove hijab.
Okay, so you think that it's totally depend on the woman,
Yeah.
whether she can take the hijab or not.
Yeah.
Should not be necessary. Okay. So, what is your goals and future plans? What actually you want to achieve in your life?
Okay. Now I'm trying to get a German nationality, because for me, if I want to show that I really for myself, I integrate in Germany, so I need to have a German nationality and I need to have a German name. It's important for me, not for other person. I want to study nuclear physics. Now I start with mathematics, because I'm planning to study in particle physics or nuclear physics, this kind of physics. I want to work in researcher department after that. And I hope in the future I will hold a huge organization helping women in all the world, being supporting women financial or by study, by education, by saving the women. I also having this vision that I build a house to save women, like in Pakistan, in India, in Saudi Arabia, in Egypt, in Morocco. It doesn't matter where, that we have house to save the woman inside if she not get support from the government or get like hitting or her brother try to kill her or this stuff, or not killing or this stuff, that at least she can go to place where she is safe. And that's what I hope in the future I can achieve that.
So no matter if she is ex-Muslim,
No matter,
Christian,
no matter,
Muslim,
no, she's a human in the end.
in the human,
Yeah.
only the woman. Okay, and if some male are in trouble, what do you do with for male?
If I am a big in a big position in the politics in the future, I can give help for anyone he need. For me, we are human in the end, women or man.
Now you are not following any religion, okay, which exists in this world. Not even any religion. What is your views about sex and marriage?
Sex, it's individual right. Every person he is free to decide with whom he want to have a sex and when and this stuff. But it's important to get sex education. Married, I don't like the idea, because if I love some person and if I want to stay with this person all the time, I don't need any paper to tell me it's my man or he belongs to me or I belong to him. If he love me and if I love him, we will stay together. It doesn't matter we are married or not.
Okay, so marriage is not important for you.
No.
Okay. And without marriage, if you born any baby,
Yeah.
so what do you think? What is his or her status?
It's normal because in Europe it's okay if you
No,
have.
we are not talking about the Europe. We are
Okay.
talking about your views. If you're talking about the Europe, in Europe also the marriages exist.
Exist, yeah, but for me it's not important. And if I get a baby, because I don't think that I will get a baby in the future, but if I get a baby from a person that I love, I didn't need to be married with this person because we have baby now.
So you think then when the baby grow up,
Yeah.
what he called you, Mama?
Mama or Papa, yeah.
Papa. So for Mama, Papa, it's necessary to get marriage.
Your opinion, my opinion, not.
No, because some words describe the story behind. Okay. So if you call some person Papa, it's mean he's your father
Yeah.
and he's the husband of your mother.
Yeah.
Okay, and the same thing apply on mother. If you call someone mother, so it's mean she's your mom
Yeah.
and your mother, and she's the wife of someone. You cannot say like this. It's sounds very weird and very awkward if you call someone. He's a Mr. Joseph and he's a Mr. Ahmed or he's a Mr. whatever, and he's the lover of my mom.
It's a traditional thinking way. For me, it doesn't matter if we are married or not and we have baby.
Okay. So, but people should born the kids. You are in favor
yeah,
of this.
yeah. If they want to, everyone have the right to have children. It's not my thing, but if the people that want to have children, they have right.
But with you prefer without marriage.
I don't know. I don't say that. Every human, he need to find a way how he want to live. He want to marry or not, or what he want to do with his life. It's not my opinion. Yeah.
Because the marriage is not only the thing that tie you with the other person, okay, with a stranger or the person.
Maybe I get married in the
love.
future. I don't know, but it's now. I don't think it's my stuff. It's not
But
my
which
thing.
this is my question: which way you prefer? Either you go for nikah, either you go for the court marriage, either you go for the church marriage, either you go for the marriage in the temple. Which kind of marriage you prefer? Because you are not following any
I don't
religion.
follow the government married. What's called a city or
The court marriage.
court marriage. Yeah.
Court marriage.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like an agreement.
Yeah.
Yeah, which you both sign a paper and
Yeah.
you become husband and wife.
Yeah.
And there is no verses recite, and there is no traditional way that you enter in the temple or
Yeah.
somebody sit and recite your nikah. Means you.
I make a small party maybe, and it's enough. Yeah.
Okay, and you prefer the court marriage way.
Court marriage. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you share one pic on your Facebook account, a woman standing almost naked on the rooftop of the Kaaba. Okay. How you describe it?
For me, this photo was showing the power of the women, that they are more important than this ideology, more important than the holy thing that we believe. And I like the photo, that's why I share it.
Then why is she not standing on the rooftop of the church? Why she is not standing rooftop of the temple?
I need to ask Femen, because Femen they published this photo.
Why she is only standing on the Kaaba and the photo will describe that the women have rights or women is superior than this religion
because
only.
I think
It seems like this photo is seems like you are just not you who shared that who create that photo, but you are the one who share it. So it's mean your ideology is matched with that photo.
Yeah.
Okay. So why only the Kaaba?
Not only the Kaaba, if you see the feminine website, they have a lot of photo from other religion. But I think I find this photo, I like it because in the Muslim society, the women they don't treat the women with respect, and the women they don't have right. That's why I feel it's important to show sometimes it's the women important more than what we believe, and the women need to have them right.
But just now I give you one example in the beginning of our interview that God says that the heaven is under the feet of mother. So the Islam giving respect to the females. So why you are
Your opinion, my opinion, Islam he didn't give any respect for women.
okay? This is your own opinion.
Yeah.
So if that woman standing naked on the church, you
Yeah.
are also in the favor of that kind of
I will
picture
share it,
also.
yeah, but they will make the photo with Mecca, so that's why I share it, because I share the same idea also.
Okay. So what do you think? It's not hurting our entire nation, or you can say that entire followers of Islam. It's hurting. So any religion are human beings also, because you are not practicing any religion.
Yeah.
So for you there is no restrictions which applied on the religion. It's not apply on you.
Yeah.
So for you lie is also okay if you want to lie, because when we don't lie, it's mean the our religion, whatever religion we are following. Because I studies many religions, and I never find any kind of things that any religion say that you stole the things, you rob someone, you lie with someone. Okay, all religion almost the giving the same education. Okay, little bit difference, but the basic way of life is all the religions almost have the same. Okay, so you are not following any religion.
Yeah.
So it's mean you are free.
Yeah.
To lie with someone, to rob someone, to
I
kill
don't.
someone.
I don't get my moral perspective from religion. I have my moral. I from my thinking that the good way to live, that is lying is not a good way to live. So I didn't lie because I think from my moral perspective that is not good. So you can say this person he lying because he didn't have any religion told him that is bad. No, because moral is different from religion. It doesn't matter if you believe or not. Your moral is not dependent from your religion. You can be really a bad person lying all the time, but you believe in God.
So if a person who is not following any religion,
Yeah.
like you, so if you commit, okay, for example, because you are near to me and I am interviewing you, so I put this question in front of you that if you do something wrong,
Yeah.
so which law apply on you?
The law in Germany.
The law of the country where you
Yeah,
are
the
living.
law of the country, and the law that I think it's.
And if the law inspired by their religion,
I don't respect the law instead from religion, come from.
but
religion.
every country have law
That's
inspired
why-
by their religion.
That's why I chose the more secular country like Germany.
Even I give you an example that 25th of December is a public holiday.
Yeah.
And it's a religious day.
And we talk about holiday, and I like the holiday, and I
Yeah.
like to celebrate this day.
Now we are talking about the punishment also,
Yeah.
which belongs to their religion also.
The punishment in Germany, they don't belong to the religion, they belong for the people, they create the punishment idea.
But they took something, some points from their religion.
They didn't talk something from religion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And if you did something wrong and they punish you according to their religion, you will accept that punishment or not?
Not.
Not. Okay, good. What do you think these kind of stuff hurting our entire Muslim community. The girl standing on the rooftop of
I don't.
Kaaba.
For me, I don't say this photo like hurting feeling from other person. So I don't know why some people will get hurt because someone draw a caricature photo like this.
No, one person. He live in very far from Saudi Arab, and he's Muslim or she is Muslim. Whole life, and they are not rich enough. Whole life they uh, save the money to just go there. They worship their God. They like their prophet, and once they see this kind of stuff, so obviously they will hurt because religion is directly connect with your heart, you know. So they will hurt. It's normal. You cannot say that they not hurt because you are not practicing any religion, so you don't have that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
So, but they will hurt.
Yeah, but for me, I feel fine to share this photo. So if anyone hurt feeling anyone, he can block my page, so he cannot see anything hurting them feeling.
But if in future you find this kind of stuff, you will share again.
Yeah.
And for you, it's
Yeah, because for me, I don't follow any religion page on Facebook because I don't like the idea.
but as a human, it's your duty
Yeah,
that you
but
don't hurt anyone.
I don't hurt anyone.
Or
If
any
I get
sentiments.
hurt, if I get hurt from any photo that I share it, someone share it in Facebook, I block this person because I don't want to see this photo. I don't want to hurt my feeling.
Why you use the term ex-Muslim?
Okay.
Because as you told me that your past life, when you following the Islam, either forcefully or either your wish, whatever, but you are 26 years, you follow the Islam.
Yeah.
So that life is for you like a prison. So now you leave that prison. Now you
Yeah.
are free person. So I never ever see this kind of example that somebody use when he left the prison or he free from the prison, and he always uses with his name the title ex-prisoner. So why you very proudly use this ex-Muslim?
Because until the people they get killed, they get hurt, they get discriminated because they leave Islam, I will still using this word. Until the ex-Muslim be in peace in the Muslim society, I will stop using it. But when we not achieve this point where the people get safe and peace, where they are not believing in Islam and they want to live in Muslim society, so it's important to show the people that I am like ex-Muslim, I am a normal human. It's okay to talk to me, or it's okay to know me that I am ex-Muslim, and to show my identity also, because the Muslim people think we are not exist, and it was for me it's important to show that we exist like ex-Muslim, even if we didn't show our identity, that the people get used about the idea.
Okay. So what is your message for the Muslims or other religions? We concentrate on Muslims more because you are ex-Muslim.
Yeah.
So, but I'm talking about almost all the religion.
Yeah.
So, what is your message for all the religion?
Respect human rights, respect the right from other person, live in peace, and let the other people live in peace. It's only my message.
But you don't let the people to live in peace because you are playing with their minds. Their sentiment is with the Kaaba, and you are sharing that kind of pics, that one naked girl standing on rooftop of the Kaaba.
The media, it's
so
open.
You don't let the people to live in peace.
The media, it's an open place where you can express your opinion about different things, and I use it to express my opinion. and the Muslim use it to express them opinion. The Christian use it to express them opinion. So we are in the big, huge, free world. We are allowed to describe our opinion. And for me, it's this photo showing the freedom of expression.
Okay.
From my opinion. And from my opinion, I don't, and when I talk about living in peace, I don't talk about photo, I'm talking about not kill other person because he didn't believe in my religion, not kill the woman if she is my sister or if she is my wife and I think she's in relationship with other person. I'm talking about killing. I'm talking about not hit other person because he talking or criticize my idea or something like this. If I discuss with any Muslim people and he didn't respect my idea, I will not hit him or I will not kill him because in the end we will stay a human.
But without sharing this kind of pics, also you can put your ideology and you can spread your ideology and you can convince more people if you not share this kind of pics.
It's your opinion, my opinion. I am allowed to share what.
It's my question, not my opinion.
Okay, it's my right to think and share what I think. I see it like okay or fine to do that. So it's my right to decide for myself what I like. I don't give the people the right to decide for me what I want to like or what I want to share.
Okay.
It's my individual right.
Okay, fine. So, thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
your precious time you give me
Thank you.
for an interview.
You're welcome.
So, thanks again.